Welcome to your reading for the 16th to the 22nd of September. We're going to keep it simple, we're going to keep it powerful, and we're going to keep it totally helpful for wherever you're at in this moment. So if you're catching this, if you resonated with the title, whatever that's going to be, I have no clue at this stage, then let's plant the seed that this is going to serve you wherever you're at and wherever you want to go. So my name is Nikki. I'm an intuitive reader. I'm a spiritual life coach, and I help you create the life of your dreams by releasing whatever it is that doesn't work for you, mind, body, soul, spirit, all the things. The card that has popped out is this brain with this spiral and these butterflies. Immediate kind of energy is transformation, but also a little bit of like getting out of the spiral, getting out of the overthinking pattern and behavior and habit so that true transformation and change can come into play. If you are working on something in your life at the moment, whether it's anything from health to business, and you keep finding yourself thinking the same thoughts, making the same plans, dodging the same bullets, and it's like you can never kind of get away from the kind of sameness of it. You're in movement, you're in busyness, but you're not really in progress. This is definitely a reading for you. This is the energy that you're currently in. What do I do? But not in a let's go do it way, in a continual self-assessment kind of energy and way. And this is not where we want to stay. We want to be the butterfly. We want to go into the cocoon. We want to come out differently. We want to go fly off and have adventures, not stuck in the same old spiral. On the back of this card, Amelia Boone. She has a quote: "Pay attention to activities, ideas, and areas where you love the process, not just the results or the outcome." What I get immediately from this card with this initial message from the image is to get out of the spiral, to get out of just the lapping your own thoughts and being in the same place, is to focus not on this sort of perfect outcome or where you should be or this very linear thinking. Instead, lean into the feeling. What do you love about this? What would feel really good? What would make you want to move out of the comfort zone of the spiral and into the cocoon so you become the butterfly? What about whatever this is that's on your mind in the moment actually feels good? Let's use health as an example. If you're committed to changing your health, first of all, congratulations, you got this. Secondly, what is a process? What is a habit? What is a step 1, 2, 3 that feels good? And feel good can be so many things. It feels good because it works into your schedule. It feels good because it reminds you of happier times. It feels good because every time you do that thing, eat that food, meal prep your week, whatever, you're reminded of the goodness, the greatness, and the fun that it can be to rediscover this new level of health for yourself. So pay attention. Questions: when do my actions feel effortless? And your affirmation: I follow what feels right. The biggest change, the biggest piece, the biggest key, the biggest secret to any truly sustainable change is finding what feels right. When we get into the analytical, logistical, overthinking mind of what is right, and we don't connect to what is right for me, what feels good for me, we're kind of doomed to failure or to repeat mistakes or to eventually have to do it again. So making sure that it feels right for you. We're going to use the Heal Yourself deck next. I really wanted, when I chose this deck to use today for our reading, to offer some areas for you to focus on bringing in more peace, bringing in more contentment, bringing in more true, like, this is meant for me. So these cards, even though they're a healing deck, they're offering a doorway deeper into your heart. So this card where it says, what feels right, these are going to be the signs, the steps, the signals, the doorways, the opportunities of getting into that heart space or staying in that feeling space. So what is needed and what is necessary for you to find that peace so you can be in your power. So you can make your progress. All right. Going with these 4. Ooh, cards calling you out straight away. We've got number 12, victim consciousness. I actually don't think I've ever pulled this card from this deck before. How amazing. Victim consciousness. When we are victim, we are buying into the BS that we are unworthy, we are unlovable, we are not enough, we have so far to go, we've done something wrong. And this is all internalized judgment. It's all internalized victim consciousness. And there's this story that is being told within you that it is my fault for wherever I find myself currently. And it is my fault for why I will not be able to get to where I want to go. My dream life, my dream body, my dream health, my dream relationship, my dream business, my dream bank account. That victim consciousness is not the truth, is the basic, most simple way of saying that. You are not a victim. You might have the habit of judging yourself and weighing yourself and measuring yourself based on some external criteria that is kind of a rigged game that always makes you less, that always makes you the loser, that always makes you not good enough. This consciousness, this victim mentality, the habit of judging yourself to the disempowerment of yourself is what needs to go. Is what needs to go. Thing to take away from that card is it is not the truth. Your judgment is not the truth. Your meanness is not the truth. Your I'm powerless, I am hopeless, I'm victim is not the truth. That is something to work on this week. All right, next we have help from above. You are guided and you are supported at all times. The victim doesn't believe that. But when we're out of victim and we're back into your wholeness and we're back into your power and we're back into you freaking got this and you can do whatever you set your mind to, when you set your mind to it, not your victim consciousness and BS beliefs, but your mind and your heart and your soul and your intention and your power to it, this comes easily. This flows gracefully. You get insights, you get intuitions, you get synchronicities, you get symbols and angel numbers and all the different things and people popping into your life out of nowhere. It's not out of nowhere. They were always there. But the victim only looks within because they're so busy being mean to themselves. The hero, if we're just to use a different language here, is open, is curious, is adventurous, is ready and willing to try, to go out there, to see what happens and to get support. Say what you mean. Say what you mean. And I'm going to just add a little bit to that is say what you mean from your heart, not say what you think you mean from your head, because as we can see from the earlier cards, if your head is victim, if your head is overwhelmed, if your head is overthinking, if your head is BS stories on all the reasons why you can't, that's not what we want to talk about. That's not what we want to speak about. That's not what we want to say because you don't really mean that. You've convinced yourself that it's the truth, but you know in your heart, in your soul, when you are in connection to your higher self and guides and all the different things or God, that what you really mean is, I can do so much good in this world. I can make such a difference that I can live happier, healthier, wealthier, more abundant life, a more abundant life. That is what you mean. Our last card, have faith. I love that 2 of these cards, help from above, have faith. It's like there is this divine combo of like believe in God, in source, in universe, in spirits, in guides, in, you know, everything, all these gorgeous spiritual beliefs, and also believe in yourself because you're one of those. You are powerful, you are magical, you are spiritual, you are made of the same stuff as those guides and source and God and whatever. So building that belief, building that trust, building that faith, and ditching the victim, ditching the judgment, ditching believing the brain over what you know to be true in your heart and your soul. All right, just a few cards from the Runic Tarot. Any particular steps or things to look out for in the week ahead? Let's get one more. I said one more, not 50,000 more. All right. We've got 2 revealed and 2 unrevealed. We're going to start with the revealed. We've got the 8 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles. The 8 of Cups. I can't in this moment remember the right names for the Norse mythology within these cards. The squirrel has a very special name, climbing up the world tree, the life tree, Yggdrasil. Anyway, so now it's going to bug me. I'm going to Google the squirrel's name after this. It's about leaving behind what no longer serves. This week, you're going to be faced with a bit of a dragon, and that dragon might come within, it might be outside of you. It doesn't have to be a person, but it might be an event. It might be a defining moment of the week, let's call it that, whatever it may be. And you will be faced with, I can continue to cling to my stories and my feelings and my past and my BS, or even just the whole baggage of my reality so far in this life. And that will put me at risk in this situation. This dragon, whatever it is, will devour me. And I'm obviously talking about all of this very symbolically, very metaphorically. This isn't a sign you're going to get hurt physically. This is a sign that you can stay clinging to your baggage, or you can choose the cup, and maybe it's the cup and the seed that we planted today around you are powerful, you are not victim, you are whole and ready and enough now, and that is what you choose to take with you. I'm not going to sacrifice myself to the dragon by holding on to beliefs that don't serve me. I'm going to take the beliefs that do serve me and just get on with it. Get on with life. We've got the 4 of Pentacles. She's burning the ships. She's got a map in her hand. That ship is burning. And she's like, I've got what I need. I don't need the baggage of the past. I don't need even all the work that I've done. This is kind of like a sunk cost fallacy of life. It doesn't matter if for the last 50 years you've done a billion things and it's all led you up to here if it no longer serves. What is your map now? What is your present map? Where is it leading you? Where do you want to go? And if the stuff that has been no longer needs to be because it won't serve you, ditch it, burn it, throw it, release it as peacefully or as chaotically as you desire. 4 of Swords. These cards are just confirming, affirming, let it go. The 4 of Swords. Something is done. Something is dead. Something is ready to be released. Don't hide from it. This is a pentacle of release. It is a sword of release. It is an 8 of walking away. An 8 of walking away. A pentacle of walking away. Ooh, and now we have a wands. A 3 of wands. This one, visually, it's like these 3 people and this boat over there. What I get from this is it's very similar, like, you know, these boats floating away in a way. But what I see different in this card in particular is you need to release, and that's why we've worked to this way. You need to release, you need to let go, you need to get clarity on where, you know, what's coming next and how you want to get there and all of that stuff for when your ship does come in. When we have so many options, and, you know, they're not always good options. Some of the options are like, stay the same, get worse, get better, like whatever it may be. When we're still umming and ahhing. We're still worrying around on what is the best decision and the right decision, and we're weighing the pros and cons, and we're doing the this or that, and we're stuck in the victim, and we're saying, what we think we should say rather than what we mean. All of this reading. We're not ready for when that thing comes in. We're not ready for when opportunity presents itself. We're not ready, even if we see it and feel it and sense it and know it, when that thing comes that we want, if we're still weighed down by all the baggage, whether that's internal or external. So the biggest takeaway from today is get into your heart, get clear on who you are, which is freaking powerful and amazing. Get clear on what you want and say what you actually mean. Not what this says, but what this says. And so that you are ready for when your opportunity comes in. This has been powerful. This has been wonderful. This has been amazing. Thank you for joining me. And if you like these readings, I do them every week. If you want a longer reading, in my free Facebook group, which I'll link below, every month I do an extended reading live for the community, and you can ask your own questions if you're there live. I also do coaching calls in that community. And there's a lot of resources and a course and lots of things for you to access in the guide section as well, if you want to continue to step into your power, to redirect your life, and to create a life, a reality, a self, a you of your dreams. All of the information that I always babble on about will be below. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time. Enjoy this energy.